How does Russia intend to fight against Abrams, Leopard and Challenger tanks in Ukraine, and could it really work? Today on City Tank channel recommended tactics for T-90M crews to engage a Western tank based on information from the Russian Ministry of Defense and official media. Ukraine has already been donated Challenger 2, Leopard 2A6 and Leopard 2A4 tanks.
It's marvelous. It's a very good stuff. Thank you very much from you.
And of course, hopes to receive Abrams and 1A2 MBTs.
Abrams. Уже в Украине Abrams.
Those tanks are considered to be the world's most protected. Russia, meanwhile, has already renewed its fleet in the conflict area, adding T-90M and T-72B3M MBTs. So how could those armored vehicles behave in a tank versus tank scenario? Step 1 for a Russian tank crew is to attack weak spots shooting one of these rounds. High explosive or armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding sabot using an airburst munition would be much more preferable, but the Russian mod don't have enough of them. If the high explosive is loaded, the crew would use this type of ammo because it's impossible to swap projectiles on the battlefield without shooting. In the other case, they will load an APFSDS. So the main purpose of the first step is to blind enemy tank by destroying one of the sides, or to stop it by engaging a truck, for example. After the first shot, the autoloader starts loading the second round, what can take from 5 to 12 seconds. The crew meanwhile is making step 2, a maneuver on reverse speed trying to increase distance up to 5 kilometers and hide the tank over a hill. Doing this way, the tank crew stays invulnerable for the enemy fire and prepares for step 3, firing a guided missile. Reflex M, not a reporting name 8011 Sniper, has a subsonic speed and thus pretty big time of flight, up to 17 seconds. But the missile has rather big figures of penetration, which is up to 900 mm. That is enough to engage a modern MBT, especially when the operator can guide it precisely into a proper weak spot, such as a crew or an ammunition projection. That was only tank versus tank scenario, but a crew can always run into a battle against 2 or more enemy tanks. Moreover, in a modern combined arms warfare, you always have to deal with IFVs, anti-tank mines, guided and unguided weapons, artillery and of course different types of drones. If you need more information on the current conflict tactics or about advanced modern weapons, subscribe to the Tank channel and open the proper playlist. Thanks for watching and see you next time.